Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legion TD on LIHL. Sorry about starting the recording a bit late. My OBS decided to chuck a fucking hissy fit. Didn't wanna open, but here we go. Go through the rolls and that in a sec. They sent warriors, I didn't enjoy it. Yeah. It's a bad game for me. I don't want a 2. Yeah, that's why I don't want a 2. Fine with 3. Need to not like 3 to no send, 2 to no send for sure, but probably looks like this. It's actually a really interesting question of like, what do I do now? Because I was thinking maybe I want to overbuild, but maybe I don't want to do that anymore. Anyway, started with Monk and 1 Cult. This roll on 3. Disciple, good units. Cannon, and 2 mil into the Necro now. I kind of feel like it's going to be hard for me to hold 3, like, to no send, but whatever. I think I get the Crusader. Maybe the other option is that, but no, I'd get the Crusader. I think I have to stop here in terms of cults. I actually really like 1 less, but I don't know. I could see myself liking to Nessun 3 here because both of these units miss the 1 shot, so neither of them are very good on 3. Initially, my plan was just to be like 520 value on 3 and say like that'll do fine. But obviously that changes after warriors. Yeah, should be okay though. It's a lot of tier 1s, which is just a lot of HP. Obviously Monk is not good damage here, but it you know, it is still pretty bulky. Monk should be able to deal with all of these, especially if we kill the low HP ones. Yeah, I mean, just close. Okay, that's definitely right. It's difficult, but I mean, overall successful. EA goes mid. Okay. 3-1 king, yeah. I get pushed now, which is nice. Definitely not nearly as interested in overbuilding in this like warrior game. It's like, am I even keeping the best yellow? But I think Berserker's like still pretty good in the mid game. Monk's still pretty good in general. I'm happy enough with this roll for now. Best I can do is probably just a second monk on 5. In terms of like an actual YOLO setup. I don't like having this Crusader, it makes 5 harder, but I also think it just made sense. Like, not sure I had that many other options. Don't remember if I reached a guard or not. I could have thought about guard. Guard is awkward to place with monk though. can do, wait. Yeah, you got 2 food. Maybe I do 2 rider in that case, but is that just like worse longer term? Not sure. Anyway, what I mean about like the placement being more awkward is Monk's got 180 range, and Guard has just the like normal, quote unquote melee range. So like on 4 I'd want Guard here, and most melee levels I want Guard here, then probably 3 I'd want it like here. So it's just uncomfortable to place Guard with Monk, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Chris, because I want Guard to tank on 5, like a decent amount as well. I'm fine to resend. I have 1 regen. Yeah, Crusader's more convenient because it's, I'm happy for it to not tank on 5 because it's just a damage dealer there. I think I'm gonna stick with second Monk. I'd like to see how it does.
Job's done.
I actually really don't want to send a spirit. I need a farm. It gates my push. If I reach a hermit, it's probably worth it though. Warrior sending team. Hermits has a pretty good chance of actually being like rather impactful. Okay, Crusader's starting to tank a bit too much, but I think we're good anyway. Yeah. Oh, I said it's starting to tank a bit too much, but honestly it looks like it's tanking about exactly the right amount. Okay, I take that back. Good job, Crusader. Shouldn't have talked shit. Am I just meant to stay now? Maybe it's not unreasonable to just stay. I have a monk as well with infantry. Okay. Maybe I just stay and try and do whatever I can on 7. Which is probably not a lot, but they did a bit more attack. Skill, they're not going to show us. Okay. It's like, yeah, it's not like my push is horrendous either, right? I've got 5-2. I think I'm probably supposed to get a 3rd monk here. I don't like building up here, but I think with the Thorn Mail, it makes some sense. Not overly optimistic about how well it will do, but if I can reach 3 of these, that's 330. Currently I'm on 198, 228, 279, 280, 290. Yeah, okay, probably not gonna happen. Rip the rider price nerf, I guess. Maybe that means 3rd monk wasn't the best way. Yeah, it probably does mean exactly that, actually. We'll see if I have some dead gold. I believe I will though, yeah. Yeah, light wisp for sure. I don't know. I feel like I need the third monk to have enough like things in front of riders on 7, but maybe I just need the riders to have enough things to kill creeps. I can just do my hermit. Not expecting overly good things here, unfortunately, but it's okay. I can, as long as I don't get stuck 6-2, which I mean, I guess it's not going to happen. Ideally, I get the 7-3. Hermit, wolf, well, okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to hold, but not, like, really expecting to, I guess. It's more just I'm trying to kill some creeps because, you know, Thornmail. Fucking Thornmail. And I don't do that badly. And 6-3 is 6-3. I like the attack here. Help kill the wolves. Okay, they have Thornmail as well. Okay, we're losing 3 heals. It's rough. Not sure if they lost 1 here, actually. Yeah, the 5-cent not actually giving time was rough. Don't necessarily need a huge goal, but with Thorn and then not getting any time, painful. -2? When did they lose heals? They didn't lose on 5. They probably lost like 1 and 3, but they didn't lose 1 here, did they? I don't think they did.
More gold is required. More gold is required. Research complete.
Okay. It's like fine. I don't know what I want to do for 10. There's a Hades there. Okay, well, I'd probably just push then. Push and have some anti-14. Yeah, seems like not ridiculous.
More gold is required.
But yeah, need to build up a bit here, and obviously I don't want to lose this in the drop.
More gold is required.
And if the roll is good, then if the roll is like good for 10, then I consider building more for 10, right? But in this spot, no. Definitely just look for 7.5 as soon as possible. I'm not sure I need a lot more than that. Still do like a small amount of damage to him with like a berserker or something as well. Probably rather have a berserker than like a Zeus or anything like that.
Research complete.
Berserker and some kind of ads. Sounds like reasonable. How many monks is that? 6. Okay. I would generally say that 6 monks is probably more than you want. This monk isn't actually very good on 10. That's 6 monks. Oh no, it's 5 monks. One of them's on the EA. Okay. That makes sense. Just gonna bank here. Yeah. Did they actually lose on something? I really didn't think they did, but okay. Maybe he was, maybe he knows. I think I'm gonna stay 7.5 for now. I mean, I guess I already talked about it, but I'll do like some degree of damage on 10. Be pretty minor, but like whatever. And then, I'm still pretty good 14, even with shit value income, which is just a result of warriors, and then I mean it's really just the result of the warriors more than anything else. Zeus. There was also a sniper on green. So I'm totally fine with Panda. Panda Pudge? Sure. I think the Panda's good. And, like, honestly, Pudge is not bad against Monk. It's got the right damage slash armor type as well. Obviously, this being magic medium, going up against normal medium. Pudge deals extra damage and takes reduced damage, which is, you know, which is pretty good. I don't think it's like the end all be all, but makes it better.
More lumber is required.
And then I like Pudge in general versus AoE lands and that, like orange AI. Just healthy bosses. Healthy bosses are real scary. Disciple.
Upgrade complete.
Pretty close. Is it 230? Yeah. Should do that then.
Upgrade complete.
Blocker? I don't hate the idea of a blocker here. I think I have an acceptable chance to like knock down a boss.
Job's done.
And I don't think I lose much for building a blocker. I'll do one more horse for the 100 income. Is that just Panda? Yeah, just Panda. So it's not that big from them then. Okay. Berserker? Where you going, man? It's hitting this boss, unfortunately, so I've fully even focus on not killing anything. It's not the end of the world. Like I'm 7.5, I don't have to hold. Would have been nice though. Because there was, well, sorry, not hold, kill a boss. Let me clarify that real quick. But yeah, I like overall we did well enough, so it's not too bad. What shit attack do we have? Decent sized move by him. But it is a lot of value. It looked like 7-2, but it's hard to judge because I guess you got a lot of fate on 5.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
I think this is probably saved here. A lot of low health bosses. Regen is 6. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Feels like the game's too fat for 14. Could be 17. I think we don't hate that. Actually, really think we don't hate that. I don't know, I don't see a massive reason to push at the moment.
Build more research complete.
Like, we're pretty good 16. Like, he in general is solid on 16. He's okay on 16. Like, I don't know. If they, like, a few levels into 16, 16 can be scary, but... I mean, I'm not sure. They have a few options, right? Yeah, but with those 4 heals, it's just like 5. Is 5 made it hard to do anything, I guess. Well, 5 not being King Lakes plus Thornmail. Let's not forget to give Thornmail its share of the blame. I'll click that, but I don't actually intend to finish the push. I've been sort of thinking, like, I wonder if it's bad to fake push, if it's, like, not in a spot like this, really, but in a game where it might be really obvious that you're not going to push. Is it just, like, bad to fake push? Because then you just tell the other team, like, hey, I had 60 gold banked. It's, like, pretty meaningless information, but it's, like, a lot of fake pushes are pretty easy to spot. Surprised this was mitted with as much as it was, to be honest. Okay. Just see what they do in terms of legs. Like, I can chill for now. I don't upgrade these berserkers too early. And this is the just to let the monks stack the HP up. I mean, may as well, right? Okay, so Lake on 11 is tick. It's fine. Probably just laking every level. Is a reasonable assumption to make. Even if it's 15, I'm happy enough to have 1 PD. I know I'm, like, generally fairly critical of PD, but I think 1 is, like, definitely not bad. I would expect it to be 15 here. I actually don't think he has, I think he really struggles to hold 12.
Upgrade complete.
This line is just so fragile. But either way, I'll just sit on this build, the 12, sit on the 50 roll. See what he does. I don't feel like we need 15. Oh, like, yes, okay, flicks for sure. But without leaks, I don't feel like we're obliged to force leaks, I guess is what I mean to say. But yes, 16 can be a little bit scary. I think they're just gonna leak every level into 15, but we'll see what actually ends up happening, if that is the case or not. It's nice that these monks are staying alive, actually. Just getting a bit of max HP. Nothing wrong with max HP. Yeah. That's like too many legs to be thinking about recovery. 13's probably his like best chance of holding, but I think it's just not gonna happen. Okay. So let's do that then.
Research complete. Job's done.
It's interesting. I think it's particularly good, but it's interesting.
Job's done.
Definitely still better on 17, but okay.
Job's done.
We'll go blacksmiths with one flame rat.
Research complete.
Gotta remember, I still want to upgrade those two berserkers, so like, I'm not actually gonna have many blacksmiths. Kind of makes me feel like I don't want the flame anymore, but obviously now I've built it, I'm gonna upgrade it. That's kind of just how that works. What did we get? Ghost PD is like not bad. This is not good. It's not nothing, but it's not good. So I definitely don't think they'll send 14. I would imagine just 15 is incoming. Really don't look that good on 15 though. I mean, our sun's not like crazy or anything, but they really don't look that good at 15 to me. I legitimately think we just can't die here, so I'm gonna let the monks stack for another level and get another lava tile.
Upgrade complete.
I just feel like, what's the chance they send? Really low. What's the chance it works? In my opinion, I would also say really low. Like, I think this probably goes mid. The rest of us do like fine. I would do badly, obviously, with banking gold. But like they see, you know, a couple of PD lands. Also, you wanna summon any further away, mate? What are you doing? Janky fucking PD. Yeah, I mean this is like a lot of HP here. This is probably like 30 HP on my lane just from not upgrading really. Are we sending? Yeah, we should probably send. I don't think I'll quite get a Kraken, but Warlock's not bad. But yeah, we'll see. So I have to upgrade these. Okay.
Upgrade complete.
What would I like to do with the rest of my gold? Sure. Sure. There. Have a lava tile.
Upgrade complete. Job's done.
And do Kraken or Behemoth.
More lumber is required.
I don't reach better than Behemoth. I even think like second Behemoth is not bad. Like it's just kind of bulky and annoying to kill. Yeah, like Red had the same. Okay. I don't really understand the skip. Like, don't get me wrong, if they have good units, maybe they live, like, I don't know. We missed a couple of Krakens by, like, not very much. But, like, don't we just look better on 17 than we did on 15? Like, it looks like they're surviving. Our Sen's not, like, crazy big or anything. But are we not legitimately just stronger on 17 than 15?
Complete.
I don't know. I feel good, like, pretty good about our chances of not dying. This is also, like, some King Lakes, which is money. Money is good. It's our Dark Priest line sniping Sens in typical Dark Priest fashion. So I guess the only question is, do we King or do we resend 20? They're pretty good on 20, so I'd be down to just King personally, but don't mind. We're also like pretty good 20. I don't know. I don't know what they want to do. I don't think they can go straight 21, even if there aren't legs from here. I feel like that's a real big ask. Anyway, for now I'll build verse 17.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Question is like how many mutants and how many blacksmiths? I think blacksmith is a pretty good unit. I think I want 2 maybe. 2 sounds reasonable.
Job's done. Upgrade complete.
I mean, a Shin Ascend will be like pretty solid on 17, but I'm gonna have the lowest value and I'm still reaching 5k. And like units wise, I'm not terrible. I have some siege damage and I have frontline. And I have helicopter. I don't know. I don't have to send here, of course, but I'm going to continue building against it for now.
Upgrade complete. Job's done. Upgrade complete.
Actually, maybe instead of that, maybe I'll do that plus that. Yeah, I like this a little bit more, I think. Let's,
Job's done.
generally not a big fan of Admiral. Still not a big fan of it. It's just like an upgraded Apprentice, I think, is pretty whatever. And I think Admiral's like not bad on 20. they end up going for that, yeah. They could 18, I guess, but I don't really think they will. I think it's probably just a 20 angle from them. And we're probably looking to resend. The nice thing is we're really not too bad on 20. He didn't reroll anything, unfortunately. But we have 2 lanes, 1 PD. PD is, I think it's one of the better units, 20. I mean, maybe they're sending 18? I feel like 18's not what they want, though. I don't know, I could really see this game dragging on, but I guess if they wait for 20, the game probably ends. There's actually 3 lanes on Griffin. Okay. I think it's probably not 18. So I'll drop these guys, I think.
Research complete. Job's done. Job's done.
It's not as bad as it looks. I'm not gonna say it's good, but it's not as bad as it looks.
Upgrade complete. Research complete. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Spectre getting +3 damage. It's like 75% damage increase, which is pretty good when you consider the add up is 16 plus 12, 28, 35%. So I guess 40% damage for free. It's actually like 20% damage on top of the actual damage for free because it's 4 to 5, but yeah, it's pretty good. Because I guess auras don't give numbers less than 1. So they're just like, okay, you can have 1, even if you don't deserve it as a percentage. I don't know. I think we probably die 20. Yeah, we're not terrible there, but it is a big send with a lot of legs. Let's get that. We'll start going for a couple of these. Don't want too many of these, but I can grab a few. If we even want to resend, probably like may as well though. Just wondering if like Violet seems not very good. It's not that bad actually. Okay. We can do that. That's a commander mass.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required. Upgrade complete. More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required. Research. Job's done. Job's done.
Priest is not great, but I actually don't hate it as APS.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
I think it's better damage dealer than
What ails you?
Hero.
Someone injured.
But yeah, obviously the debuff is valuable, but if you build heaps and heaps, the debuff becomes less valuable pretty quick. Okay, so if I can smoke down this first boss, can be an okay look in. Don't know if I'd call this a smoke down, but it's dying. I don't believe I'll have enough to kill 3. No, I won't. Killed 2. If I get anything else, demon maybe? No, not quite. Do it right. And I do well enough, we're not gonna die. Actually, and the Extends, and the fucking ancient tree. Well, can't blame him for leaking then, he did in fact receive an ancient tree. Yeah, so... Are we gonna just play this game forever? What's the story? Have a large value lead. Large push deficit. And my lane's basically cactus for the rest of the game, so I'm down to dip, but, you know. As you can see, large value lead, large push deficit. Incomes are pretty competitive, with the exception of pink, obviously. Which is kind of good for us, I guess. Is there anything I really should be upgrading for Arena? Let's just get these in. They're not bad. Reroll into... I'm in a couple of useful auras. Lotta, Messiah, Witch Dock. Yeah, and a couple of useful auras. Not actually like long-term sort of carry units. I need to reroll as well. On 150 right? I believe so, yeah. How many lanes Meridian is that? Just 2. Okay. I'm not sure if it's ever just 2 when it comes to Meridian, but it is 2 lanes. It's really hard to tell if we're losing, because the Meridians, like, they take forever to kill when they have their, like, shield up. I guess this one has its shield, yeah. Fucking rip. Imagine losing an arena by that. That's real sad. Actually gates our push as well. And pretty heavily brings the value gap back. It's kind of sad. Okay. It's actually quite sad. So this Dwarf King. Okay. I mean, the worst level looks to be like 30 or maybe 27. I guess Meridian is just too good on 30 probably. Maybe 27. Don't really like it though. I don't know. I don't really like the options we have all that much. Maybe we're just 31. I don't really think they'll die beforehand. Right, back in a bit. Just gonna grab a drink. Alright, I'm back. Need to win pre-31? Maybe. I don't think... I don't know. I don't think they die, basically. I don't even want to drop anything. There's nothing good.
Research complete.
Okay, I mean, Ghost is good. Harpy's good. Mutant is okay. I'm worried about splitting that, kind of. I think honestly the best thing I can do is get rid of Crusader. Maybe Krogoth.
Job's done. Upgrade complete.
Just see what happens for a bit. For now, I'm like completely happy to build some Harpies
Job's done.
and upgrade them.
Job's done. Job's done.
I think it's 30. Okay. I mean, on my count 30. I've got a reasonable amount of debuff, a reasonable amount of damage.
Our allies' town is under siege.
I didn't mind
Upgrade complete.
being R20. I wouldn't have been... I was like skeptical if he would be able to hot 20. He generally can. I also think me and Red did better than like we're supposed to. That makes sense. Like you killed all 3 turtles. I killed 2.
Research complete.
Okay, I'm in Messiah with Bronzebeard. Seems like fine. Troll Champion is really good. I guess I'm gonna use my last reroll.
Job's done. Job's done.
Don't think I need more Harpies than this.
Complete.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna build Death Dragon, so it's like, okay. And then I guess Large Fate. Probably. Yeah, I think I'm going to use my last. Could consider some smithing upgrades as well. Yeah, let's get ready to reroll.
I cannot summon there. Job's done. 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 Research Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Okay. Don't need smithing upgrades. And it got better.
Upgrade complete.
It definitely did get better. So that's cool. Dark Mage is I will build some. Wonder if I sell the riders for space. Probably not. They still do damage. Sell the Crusader because it really doesn't do damage. Like it really doesn't do anything because it's a melee unit. The rider's still like have, you know, plus however much damage. And, you know, hit things for said plus however much damage. So Crusader just walks in front, dies, and then, like, doesn't actually provide any time because of immunity procs and that anyway. Dopamine costs 400 gold for a second in my brain, and I am not sure exactly the reason. But I'm sure it was a very good one. Very good one. I know I'm leaving this, like, unused, but I don't think the lava is actually that valuable. It's like an AoE on death, which doesn't do anything at this point, and then 10 health per second, which doesn't do very much at this point, so I'm just not interested, I guess. Ah, half price. I got really confused because the pity obviously uses its own health to summon, and then it like instantly regenerated, and it's like, what the fuck just happened? And I remember I had 2 high priests. Of course. How could I forget? To go to church tomorrow or something. Pay for my transgression. Okay. I kind of want to go smithing upgrades for the sake of space, but maybe I'll just end up getting a couple of bronze bids on the tiles. They have range, and they're meant to use the spell for a sec to stop walking forward, so I guess that's not too bad. Oh, we were on to this at some point, so that's exciting. I'll say the awkward thing about my build is like a lot of these units are not going to be in range of a lot of the auras, and that's just how it is, but there's not a lot I can do about that. Okay, let's get probably like 2 of these guys.
Job's done. Job's done.
I guess I should sell this one, upgrade this one. I mean, I think they will never ever 28, but if they do, I should do this because it's better 28, I guess. And yeah, that awkward half space. Don't really have space for many dark mages. I'll put them at the front and just let them get 1 rotation off. It's like not actually that bad. May end up doing that. It's a case of building like kind of cheap units in the endgame, I guess. Oh, let's try that. I don't know if it's good, but I'm interested to see if I think it is or not.
Upgrade complete. Job's done.
Wanna blow something up?
Upgrade complete.
So it's just less cooldown on smithing, which means more turrets as well. But I don't care that much about turret. Okay, sending 30. So I should probably remember to juice. That seems sensible. Okay. So,
Our allies' town is under siege.
Demon, Firelord, Kraken, the Commander Mass. Not sending Ancient Tree, because I don't think it's good. In these spots, I think Ancient Tree is good when you do it later on income send to increase the send buffers. But I don't think it's actually particularly good in a kill send context. Okay, double click these, click that button. That button has been clicked. Excellent. Like, I really don't want more bronze bits, but... yeah, I think I'll just sacrifice some dark mages to the gods.
Job's done. Upgrade complete.
I'll just build it. I have nothing else to build, and it'll also suck the bosses to the left side, which is what I want.
Upgrade complete.
And these poor fucking dark mages.
Job's done.
Kraken and
More lumber.
some more mass.
Upgrade complete. More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
They also send.
Our allies'
Bronze
town
Beards honestly did a really good job. Because having one of these bosses here is totally fine. Having two would be very, very unpleasant. See, all the mutants stacked on the right hand side are actually doing a good job working through the bosses. So I'm going to hold here. Because I have good debuffs as well. The mercurials are very relevant here. Yeah, we have 3 mids, they have 4. Also 3. Okay. Potentially 4. I mean, could still be fighting, I guess. Oh, what the fuck am I pushing for? Level 30. Glad I didn't finish that.
build more farms. Research complete.
Wanna blow something
I
up?
have 11 mutants to juice and 2 farms to upgrade.
Job's done. Upgrade research complete. Job's done. Upgrade complete. Job's done.
Speaking of,
Tail.
Upgrade complete. Job's done.
I mean, you have a troll champion and a messiah.
Upgrade
Pretty good.
complete.
Like Death Dragon's unironically not that bad, but yes, it's a bit sad. It's definitely a little bit sad. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen many crashes lately, but I also haven't seen many games going this long lately, so I don't really want to, I don't really want to talk like I know. Okay, nice job, Admiral. Okay, so the good news is value-wise, I'm the lowest on our team. I have more than they do. They have some oracles, we have none. They don't seem to have anything like... I guess they just have a bunch of meridians. Don't know. With like, everything will be smithed, which is cool, but it's probably the same there. Yeah. Needed to click this button more, I guess. Oh, they had a lot more wood than us. Probably send a big unit on the next wave. It's like a tiny bit laggy, hey? So we're not getting through these creeps very well.
More lumber is required.
This ends a little bit weaker at least from them. Okay, I mean, sniping the demon there is good. I don't know, they do have more than us, but it doesn't look like they have that much more. What's even good? Maybe. Get some buffs rolling, why not? Yeah, we're gonna survive this wave, but we died in the next one. So yeah, we lose pretty hard here. Which is... maybe just an oracle difference? I mean, we have more value, less lumber. But no oracle is super fucking rough. Considering, like, it's literally 17% damage reduction for, like, 4 lanes with a few oracles. Which is obviously very good and why people prioritize them, but if you don't roll them, then you don't roll them, and that's just how it works. I don't know if it's, like, actually an oracle diff. Like, it's not just be like, oh, we played totally perfectly, but it does feel a bit bad when it's like everyone burns all their rerolls, and if you don't find oracles, you don't find oracles. It's just how it is. Yeah, that'll be that. Anyway. I mean, it's like 13% of what they had in mid. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. It's like a little bit early, but King doesn't last too long. Oh, whoops. Yeah, my bad. Maybe better KC, hey. Better KC, gotta save this. But yeah, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that, and I'll catch yous in the next one. Cheers.